Hey everybody, welcome to another stream. Wasn't planning on streaming today, but can't sleep, having a hard time sleeping, so I figured I'd do this for a little bit. Alright, you know the drill, I'm going to be doing Wintertodt. I'm going to start with a solo run, we'll see where that takes us. Thanks, the two of you, for being here. There are two viewers. Or if you're watching the replay, appreciate you being here as well. Alright, looks like there's another guy here, so I might have to switch worlds. Yeah, his energy is at 100. So there's no one here, but I could have sworn a guy was just in there. Do I count as a viewer, Akatsuki? I thought it didn't count you as a viewer. I don't know, the viewer count thing, I don't trust it. Sometimes I notice a lot of people chatting and it'll say there's like one viewer, so I don't think I even trust it anymore. Yeah, you're always here, man. I don't think you've missed a stream yet. Alright, I'm just gonna start this. How's the volume, by the way? Everything's okay? I'm back at my home base computer. And I'm always messing with settings, like to get it on my laptop, so I'm always worried things don't translate well. Really hoping to do a run under 50 minutes. That would be great. No, I am not on the West Coast. It is late for me. I'm Central Time, so it's 11 p.m. Get out of that snowstorm. Alright, getting that construction up, man. I need to start grinding that. I'm hoping to record some episodes so I can start doing like mahogany homes and all that. I actually am getting way better construction experience here than I thought I would. So the whole mahogany homes things almost seems unnecessary at this point. Hoping to get to that 55 construction so I can get farming tools. I should have been fletching while I was running over there. Lockpick Xerx's talisman on the Zaya continent. No idea what you're talking about. I thought you just like went into people's houses and built stuff. You're making it sound like there's more to it. Need to get to Tempros before I do Mahogany Homes so that I can have a lot of planks available. And then I also need my teleports. Otherwise, that'll be a nightmare. Imagine doing Mahogany Homes without teleports. So for that, I need to go do Guardians of the Rift, which is really the next thing on my to-do list. So probably the next episode I record is going to be the prerequisite quest for that. I think I can keep just the one lit now. He's at 16. Ideally, he should be under 15, but I think we'll be okay. As long as I keep it a little bit more aggressively lit. Some of the home locations are in Zaya. And Zarek's tail has teleports all over. Yeah, I guess I'll worry about it when I get to it. So you're saying I need more HP? I guess you take damage for failing thieving? The one thing I am trying to avoid is raising my HP level until I'm done with this. Ah, okay. Gotta run through mobs that hit. Fair enough. Yeah, I haven't researched Mahogany Homes that well. I just kind of briefly know what it's all about. It seemed pretty... I guess I never saw like the Zaya ones. I just saw people going to like Falador and Varrock and rebuilding furniture. I was like, oh, it seems simple enough. If you have teleports. That's annoying. Let me turn on the Wintertodt thing, because it does kind of help show me when I have damage. Nah, I don't think Wintertodt is going to take me that long. Next year. People act like it's a long grind, but it's only like 60 hours total, right? About. And I've already done a good, like... I've already done a good 10 hours in here. I'm not necessarily here for the pets. I'm here for the 99. And I really hope I get the pet along the way. If I don't think I'm going to stay for it. I'll probably come back for it at one point. But I'm not going to hold up my HP anymore waiting for a pet, you know? I just want the 99. If I got the pet, great. If not, I'll come back much later on. We'll see. We'll see how burned out I am. Maybe if I get to 99 and I don't have the pet and I don't feel too burned out and things are moving otherwise pretty well, maybe I'll stay a little longer. I don't know. Oh, I didn't mean to eat. Oh well. Meant to grab the potion. Takes me like one run to get back into the groove of things. Yeah, I'm gonna be grinding here. Let me go ahead and randomize the music so I don't drive you crazy. Yeah, I saw that Desert Treasure 2 came out today. So I don't think any newcomers are going to be stopping by my stream today. I think if anybody comes by, it's going to be all the usual faces. I think if anybody's looking for RuneScape streams tonight, they'll end up on a Desert Treasure 2 stream. See, for me, it's just another day in RuneScape. I'm not even that excited about Desert Treasure 2 because it's something that's like so far away for me. It's like, dude, I've never even done Desert Treasure 1. Why would I be excited about Desert Treasure 2? I should be more excited about the first one. But I get it for the people who have been playing the game and have been doing the quests. I know it's a big deal. Have you gotten a chance to play it yet? The quest rewards suck? Really? That kind of surprises me because I saw a developer video on it and they were talking about all the different rewards, and I remember thinking, wow, that's like way too many rewards. That all seems very overpowered. I guess I was wrong though. I didn't really know what he was talking about, to be fully honest. He was just talking about all these new sets and stuff. So have you done it yourself or just kind of seeing the rewards? I forgot that it cancels your action if you switch around the inventory spots. It's kind of weird. I wish it didn't do that. Alright, you started it. Went back to Slayer. Weren't feeling it, I guess. I don't know. Everything I've seen about it, it seems pretty cool, but I don't know. Oh, that's right. I forgot that there are 4 new bosses for it. Seems fun. That is absolutely one of the things that I am looking forward to, is when I'm strong enough to start trying out bosses. I know I've said this multiple times, but it's just something I never did on RuneScape, and it seems like one of the most fun things to do. Yeah, I've definitely looked into Barrows, and that definitely seems like one of the first stops I'll be making in terms of bossing. Well, not first stops, but first significant stop. I'm looking forward to that very much. That's why I'm motivated to finish this Wintertodt grind, is so I can start doing the combat stuff. I actually have a clue scroll over at the Barrows. His faithful servants. Yeah, usually I'm pretty good about not missing quests if I'm going to a specific region. But yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I was wondering why the energy is going down so much. It's because there's someone else here, man. All the way in that corner. I might have to migrate over there. Because if I keep lighting this one, then the boss will die. That's annoying. He should know better than to spoil somebody else's solo. Ah, yeah, this is bad. He might die. Yeah, let me go over to the other corner. Just because he's lighting that brazier over there. Pretty annoying. I guess he left. Nah, he's back. He's got the full outfit too. I don't know what he's doing. He should know better. He should know better. Yeah, I've read Dostoevsky. I've read Notes from the Underground, The Brothers Kamarov. I've not done Bulgakov. I started this book club on my Discord channel, but admittedly, that's kind of fallen flat. I've done one thing on there. It was kind of like a side project, so obviously the main focus of my channel is gaming. And I've been so busy with doing that content that I just haven't done any book club stuff. Yeah, I really like Notes from the Underground. It's very short, but it's so dense, you know? There's so much stuff in there. I'm usually a big non-fiction reader, so I don't read too much fiction. I love reading history books and stuff like that. It's kind of annoying that this guy's using this back brazier. I gotta run all the way up here to get the vials. I can't run and make these, can I? No. Yeah, I've definitely heard of Gulag Archipelago. Have not heard about Master and Margarita. Actually, if I do resuscitate the book club, the next thing I'm going to be doing is Hard Times by Charles Dickens. And the reason for that is because I actually announced it on the Discord that that's what we were going to be doing. That was like months ago. I did read it, I took lots of notes on it, and I even started recording for the videos, but never finished. The thing is, I did that one book club video, and it took me so long to edit, man. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was just going to be like a nice little fun thing on the side that I could do very quickly, but I spent hours editing those videos, and it drove me kind of crazy. Admittedly, I probably did too much with it, so what I did is, this was the time where like AI generated art was really taking off. So I got like a trial month of Midjourney, and I started generating AI art to put in those videos. And so I got a little carried away with that, and I made it a little more excessive than it had to be. Guy's so annoying. I can't believe he like hijacked my world here. He's stealing all the heals. Ah. He wrote it in code under the Soviet regime. There's a lot of books like that, right? Where you're kind of writing in an allegory almost to avoid censorship. Level 80, that's a big milestone. That's actually a pretty funny premise. Satan comes to Moscow and realizes it's so bad that he can't possibly make it any worse. Do you have any Russian in you? Or just a fan of the literature? Yeah, I guess I am being crashed. I just don't understand the point of it. Like, what's the benefit for him to crash me out of this world? It doesn't make any sense. Unless it's a bot. But I don't know, level 109? Iron Druze? I doubt it. It's the first time it's happened. Down to 2%. Need to not light these. Yeah, at 3% he's gonna die. I might just go around and heal some of the other guys. I got all these potions. Man, I need like the agility plugin. I can't find the hitbox for this jump thing. So this guy actually wrote in code. That's interesting. Ah, you're from Belarus. Very cool. You're an immigrant from Belarus. So are you in the US? See, I bet reading all that literature in actual Russian is a completely different experience. Isn't Russian like a very complex language in terms of being able to express things that are not necessarily expressible in just plain old English? So I feel like a lot of stuff will get lost in translation. As with anything, right? But I think particularly so with something like Russian. Russian and Arabic. Arabic is like that. There's like so many things that just get lost in translation. I don't know, man. I'm wondering if I should just end this round because I'm not even getting points. I'm just sitting here trying to not light the fire so the thing doesn't end. Oh, wow. Over there, you mean in Belarus? I know Belarus is kind of posturing to get involved as well. I know a lot of the Wagner guys made their way over to Belarus. And then I know that Putin put some missiles in Belarus, probably to prevent any coup attempts, right? So it feels like they might be kind of getting dragged into it, whether they like it or not. Hopefully that conflict winds down, man. Terrible thing for everybody. The last dictator of Europe. You know, I feel like geography plays a big role in what type of political system you're going to have in an area. For a place like Russia, I feel like it's almost inevitable that a dictator has to rule a place like that. It's such a harsh environment, stuck between Asia and Europe. Doesn't really have any access to any deep water ports. Lots of different ethnic groups. I feel like that's just a hard place to rule. Not saying I agree with it, just kind of observing. It just seems like a place like that needs some sort of autocrat. I don't think like a representative democracy or anything like that would function very well. Oh, by the way, you commented on my Wintertodt video making fun of Burma and Myanmar. I was like, oh, that's a pretty interesting comment, but then I realized that I was actually saying it wrong, and that's probably what you were pointing out. It's of course the Bruma roots, not Burma roots. I guess I got a little dyslexic reading that initially. Yeah, people in the United States and Western Europe just cannot fathom any system of government that is not some sort of republic or democracy. They just can't comprehend that something like that may be effective depending on the region and the culture. Yeah, I even thought about that when I was recording that video. I was like, Burma. I don't know why they called it Burma roots. And of course they didn't. I'm just an idiot. I need to make more potions here in a second. Alright, let me get some potions. He might die, I don't know. Hopefully that guy doesn't relight the fire. Thankfully, he did not have any potions, so he can't relight the fire. That's good. Should be able to hopefully get my 13,500. We'll see. I'm 100% going to end this fight as soon as I get 13,500 and ruin this guy's day. Just because he came... I just don't understand. What's the benefit for him to sabotage me like this? Still trying to understand. Maybe leeching construction and herb XP. But he can do that in his own world, right? He doesn't have to come sabotage mine. Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of weird because I've noticed he kind of waits for me. Like whenever he's wanting to light the brazier, he'll kind of wait until I start doing it to then do it himself so that we both get experience. So I don't know. Weird guy. I don't know what he's up to. Yeah, you know, we're here theorizing and stipulating, but it's as simple as asking him. I don't know, I've come this far without asking. I'm not gonna ask now, I'm just gonna finish this fight. Let me just put a couple more logs in there to guarantee the 13,500, and then I'm gonna end this and probably hop world. Unless he's stream sniping. Are you in here, Iron Drews? Are you trying to get a reaction out of me? Highly doubt it. Alright, time to finish this thing. Let's do it. Is that 2%? Need a few more points here. Should be able to get it. Alright, 13,500. Yeah, it is a little awkward now. Especially now that I'm going to end it out of nowhere. He's going to be confused. Alright, there we go. I guess I will hop world. How long did that take me? Let me see. Been streaming for 1 hour and 1 minute. And it probably took me like 3 minutes to get in here. So that was a horrible time. Okay. Looks like we're good. I don't think I'm gonna go bank this crate. I don't think it's worth it. It's gonna get started. You know what? I will. I forgot I gotta let my run energy recover. Oh, there's someone else here. What's the experience rate? 138,000. That's not that great. All right, let's start. Dang it, I forgot to get vials. Your guard dog had a run-in with a bear yesterday? Like in real life? Whereabout do you live that you're having to deal with bears like that, man? Hopefully it's a black bear, not a brown bear. Not that a black bear's any... Well, black bears are a little bit more docile than grizzly bears or brown bears. But if they want to eat you, they'll eat you, you know? There's no getting away from it. Okay, Virginia. Yeah, lots of bears there. What kind of dog do you have? It's a brave dog you got, man, to stare down a bear like that. Rockachan. Huh. In general, I know my dogs pretty well, but I don't know if I've heard of that. 130 pounds though, that's a big boy. me take a look. Let me Google images this. Oh, that's a cute looking dog. That definitely looks like a working type dog, you know? It looks like a farm dog, like it's supposed to protect your farm. Hey Waller, good morning. How's your week going so far? I'm doing alright, can't complain. Wasn't planning for this stream, but couldn't fall asleep, so I figured I'd hop on here. I hate when I'm laying in bed and I can't fall asleep, because I feel like I'm wasting time. You're on vacation? Where are you vacationing at? Ah, he's an outside dog. Yeah, those dogs look super rugged, man. Like, they just love that mountain farm life. See, I was a little surprised when you told me it was having a stare down with the bear, but when I saw a picture of what they look like, I could definitely see it. They look tough. Okay, you're just taking some time off work. Understood. That's nice. Very relaxing. Five weeks mandatory vacation. In the US, you're lucky to get 5 weeks for paternity leave when you have a baby. Oh, Gotland. You know what's weird? I actually know where that is on a map from playing a game called Knights of Honor. I did a series of that game on my channel, and one of the provinces is Gotland. In Scandinavia, of course. Yeah, super random. But I would not know unless I played that game. I think that it is most efficient to prioritize healing these guys whenever they take damage, even if you're far away. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm trying to fletch at least one log as I run back and forth, though. A healthy 4 doses on him. Can't keep these braziers lit, man. They immediately go out every time. Alright, nice. Done with another round. That one went by a lot faster, I think. Hey Kay, welcome in. I have thought about creating a clan for the series. I need some friends though. You need like 5 people, right, to sign off on starting a clan? I guess I have 5 now. I need to coordinate that on my Discord server. Finally caught me live. Yeah, I just finished a solo Wintertodt run. I'm thinking about switching over to a group world and do a little bit of group. Because you got to commit a lot of time to the solo runs. They take like an hour. Oh, you found me last night? The series, I guess, the main videos. Yeah, I don't know how many people I'm going to lose with my latest video. I just did a Arceus library video where I sat there and I read books for an hour and a half. It's outrageous. Alright, World 307. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the series, and I'm glad you're able to catch me live. I don't really have a time for streaming. I kind of just do it whenever I get the chance. But it tends to be either early morning or late at night. Alright, he's at 68%. I should have enough time to get 500 points here. Oh, you started a hardcore 2 months ago as well? How's that going? I feel like well, I don't feel like it. I am taking a slow, casual approach to it. Not in a big rush. Oh, you haven't played since Evolution of Combat? Yeah, I'm kind of similar. When RuneScape 3 came out, that's kind of when I took my biggest break. I really can't remember when the last time I played was prior to starting this series. Level 40 construction, nice. Hopefully be able to get all of these in there before the boss dies. Do you have any specific goals for your hardcore account, or just kind of playing? Level 70 combat, or are you talking about skilling? Well, let me turn on the agility plugin. Sometimes I miss the hitbox for this thing. Skilling. What are you starting with? Anything in particular? Hey Josh, welcome in. Dude, I'm so glad you were watching that. I hate that my Sunset Overdrive series doesn't get many comments, because I freaking love that game, man. It's so good, and it makes me happy whenever somebody comments on those videos. As you can tell by the name of my channel, and maybe if you looked at my playlist, I'm a big fan of just like the old games, games that I grew up with. I'm not a big fan of modern games, but Sunset Overdrive was a big exception. Like when that came out, that became one of my favorite games, man. You're doing Hunter, K? Yeah, I don't really know how to train Hunter. That's a skill I never really trained, so I need to figure that out soon. Because I know you gotta do like runs and stuff. You're limited to how much experience you can get per day. Game's on sale for $7. Man. I know it came out for PC as well. Back when I played it when it first came out, and it was only for the Xbox. And I got lucky, I was able to get like a pre-order edition at my local store, even though I didn't pre-order the game. Because I know there's like some special pre-order cosmetic weapons and stuff like that. I really wish they would have made some sort of sequel to it or something. Yeah, it came out on PC a long time ago. Man, that is a fun game. You're making me want to play that. There's not too much replayability though, right? Because the story's all the same, especially for somebody like me who did all the quests, got all the collectibles. I need to look up what the developers of that game are up to, if they've made anything else since then. I think they worked on Ratchet and Clank right after Sunset Overdrive, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm glad they're selling like a deluxe edition to where you can get the pre-order stuff. Man, that was 2016. That was a long time ago. Oh, they work on the Spider-Man series? I didn't know that. See, I'm a big fan of games like Sunset Overdrive because that's just like a really original game, right? It's not like some big franchise or a remake or anything like that. It was just a really cool, very original game that was just a lot of fun. They got bought out by PlayStation? Interesting. Yeah, I don't think they're ever gonna port that game to PlayStation. I think that's a lot of work. Xbox to PC, I think, is more compatible. Especially with like the Microsoft Store and stuff like that. That game had a lot of initial hype, but it wasn't super popular. Like, I know they sent press copies to like the biggest streamers at the time, and they all played for like one episode. You just finished the moon oil rig. Nice. And then the next one, I forgot what it was called. It was the robot expansion. With all the robots. The only thing I wish I could have done differently for that series was organizing the collectibles a little better. But it would be a nightmare to very cleanly organize all of that. You kind of just have to pick them up as you go. I have played Halo before, yes. I'll be honest, I wasn't a big fan. I didn't dislike it, it's just not really my style. I'm actually not a fan of shooters overall. One shooter I really like and I do want to do for my channel eventually is the Borderlands series. I really like that. I love the style and the setting. Payday 2, I was talking about that game with somebody on an earlier stream that I did a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that game looks very interesting to me. I've never played it though. That definitely looks like my type of game though. I didn't realize I was standing in the hitbox here. Payday 3 is supposed to be coming out, isn't it? I might be making that up. Yeah, I've definitely seen a lot of sales for that game. I try not to open my Steam too much because there's always great games on sale. And I know I'll just end up getting it and never playing it. I have so many games on my to-do list. I'm gonna fletch a few of these or I might not get enough points. Josh, do you play RuneScape at all, or you were watching the Sunset Overdrive and just saw that I was streaming and dropped by? Okay, so Payday 3 is coming out. I was not making that up. Good to know. Oh wow, the collector bundle sold out? It's pretty crazy. Usually that kind of stuff does not sell out. Like, they make enough, you know, that if somebody wants it, they can have it. Maybe there will be a secondary release or something, since the demand is so high. Okay, yeah, you were just watching Sunset. It's good to know people are still playing that thing, man. I really wish they would do something else with it. But I think the game is dead. I don't think there will ever be like a sequel or expansion or anything like that. Have you tried doing the multiplayer aspect of it? What was it called? Chaos Squad? Have you tried doing that? Yeah, Payday definitely does have a very dedicated audience. Hopefully it wasn't a scalper that was putting all that stuff on eBay. Yeah, do yourself a favor and don't start playing RuneScape. This game will consume your life. The next thing you know, it'll be 1 AM and you're here playing RuneScape. Oh, you didn't have fun? I did enjoy it back when it was very active. Like when there were lots of players waiting to play. I thought it was kind of fun. But by the time I was recording some of the later Chaos Squads, the game was already kind of dying. So oftentimes, I actually had a really hard time finding groups. I remember for at least 1 or 2 of those episodes, I had to like get on some message boards and actually schedule a playtime with people. It was pretty crazy. It was like some achievement hunter website. Payday fans hate the creators? What is that? Ah, trying to milk money out of the customers, of course. Well, hopefully they're making enough money now to where they can make smarter decisions. So they are gonna put it on console this time around for Payday 3? Oh, I'm not paying attention, man. Boss about to end and I don't have enough points. Got my 500, but still. There are a lot more updates on the PC. See, I hate stuff like that. I hate when you can't get all the content for a game unless you own like 3 consoles or something. That drives me crazy. I'm thinking of the Hitman game, like there's a PS5 exclusive content. Drives me nuts, dude. Yeah, I definitely like some of the older games. I am 33. Getting up there, getting up there. You're 18? Nice. I'm gonna be the old guy here, and I'm gonna say, enjoy it while you're young. You're a Halo fan, huh? Yeah, that's a very popular series. You're definitely not alone there. I used to play Halo with my friends, like multiplayer. But I never did any single player or anything like that, and I never got too into the series. Just every once in a while, we'd plug in some controllers and do 4-player. Plumbing is a great career, man. Some plumbers make a ridiculous amount of money. It's a very high demand job. Ooh, honestly, I don't really like talking too much about what I do for work on here. I like to keep it separate from the fun side of life, my channel. Right now, I'm actually in the middle of a career change. My favorite game, it's hard to tell. It kind of changes from time to time depending on my mood, but some of my favorites would be some of the things that you'll see under my playlist in the channel. So definitely love the Legend of Zelda series, especially the Nintendo 64 ones, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker on the GameCube. Pretty much any of the Zelda games I really enjoy. I like Lord of the Rings Online and RuneScape, of course. I like Gauntlet Dark Legacy. That's a very underrated game that came out way back in the day. I like the Stronghold series. What else? I'm trying to think. I love the Hitman series as well. Even Sunset Overdrive, it's up there in my list, man. Might be a top 10, I don't know. You got the N64 and GameCube. Those are my favorite consoles. Those are the consoles I've had the most memories with. I have every single Nintendo console. And besides that, the only other console I have is my Xbox. And the only reason I got that Xbox was so I could play that Sunset Overdrive when it came out. I wanted to play that game so bad that I bought the console just for it. That's the only time I've done that. Because like I said, back when I played it, it was only on the Xbox. It wasn't out on the PC yet. In fact, I even looked up, to see if the developers had plans to make it to the PC, but they said no at the time. Yeah, if you're a Halo fan, I definitely understand that you like the Xbox. I have played... I think I played Super Meat Boy. It was like a Flash game before it became a real game. And I know I definitely played the Flash version of it. I've not played Castle Crashers. Yeah, I think with Super Meat Boy, it was just a goofy little Flash game that some guy made. And then it got so popular that he actually tried to make it into a real thing. That's another side of gaming that I kind of neglect on my channel, but some of my fondest gaming memories were actually just stupid little Flash games on the internet. Had a lot of fun doing those. Newgrounds. You might be a little too young to for Newgrounds. But Newgrounds was this website where they had Flash cartoons and Flash games, and it was really popular when I was about your age. Yeah, Super Meat Boy is on consoles now. It's like an actual game. Mini Clips as well. That website had a ton of fun Flash games. Plasma Pulse. I've not heard of that one. Let me pull up a screenshot here. Yeah, I'm not really finding a screenshot of this thing. Trying to pay attention to the game though. Hero Strike Force definitely sounds familiar. Although I can't envision it in my head. Let me look that one up. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've played this. Man, there are a lot of people here with the Phoenix pets. I never played Angry Birds. I missed that craze. Never really got into mobile gaming. I like to be sitting down at a desk with a mouse. Although I did try to do it, I have a Super Mario Run on my channel. That's the only mobile game I've ever done. I thought it might be good to try and branch out. But they kept updating the game, man. I couldn't keep up with it. It's like I beat it and because I like to do everything to 100% completion. So it's like I would get to 100% and then they would do an update. So I've actually never finished that series. One of the only ones I haven't finished. Oh man, I should go to bed soon. It's late. Probably gonna do another half hour or so. I had no idea that there was an Xbox disc for Angry Birds, no. Kind of funny. Man, I miss like the physical games. I mean, it's very convenient to have things like Steam and you can just download your games. But there was something so cool about waiting for a game to come out and having to go to the store and stand in line and hopefully they have a copy, or you might have to check the other store. There was something exciting about that. And then unwrapping the game, looking at the manual. I try to make sure I have a physical copy of every game that I play. Yeah, that's good. I'm not a big collector, but that is one thing I like to collect, is just the games that I play. At least all the ones in my channel, I make sure I have a legit physical copy of. Even Lord of the Rings Online. It's an MMO, but when it first came out, you could actually buy the physical copy of it. You could buy a CD. So I still have that. It's kind of useless now because the game is like 10 times the size it was. So it's like you put the CD in and then like, I don't think, well, I haven't tried it, but I'm assuming it would load the launcher and you'd have to download like 50 gigabytes or something. The next game that I'm going to be recording for my channel, or actually I'm already done recording, I'm just doing the editing. It's called Conquest of Camelot, and it's a game that was released back in 1990. So over 30 years ago. It was released on the year that I was born, and I have the game, and it's actually on floppy disks. So we're talking about CDs over here, but I'm about to upload a game that I played through floppy disks. Pretty absurd. I feel like the game should be in a museum. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, those collector edition games are pretty fun. Like for the real fans, if you get like some cool stuff in the package, that's a lot of fun. What I don't like is when it comes with like extra game content. Like if you get this special edition, then you have this special mission or something. That I don't like. But if they give you like artwork or some physical goodies, that's always cool. I'm chatting and not paying attention to this game. I'm not being very optimal with my points. Oh well. No, I'm not gonna die. The health is not that hard to manage. It's just the points and experience. Like, instead of burning my logs and getting fire making experience, I'm stocking up more logs than I have time to burn. So I just have to pay a little bit more attention to that. But yeah, dying would be tragic on a Hardcore Ironman account. See, I'm not paying attention. The thing started and I was just skipping stones here. Yeah, a lot of collector edition games nowadays really focus on cosmetics. Yeah, Kay, I try to fix the brazier if I'm next to it, but right now I'm doing Group Ironman. I just have Entity Hider on Rune Light on, so you don't see anybody else here. But on Group Ironman, or not Group Ironman, Group Wintertodt. On Group Wintertodt, it's a little bit harder to repair. But I did a couple of solo runs earlier, and that's when you can get a lot of construction experience repairing these. But I'm kind of tired, so I figured I would just kind of relax and do a few group runs instead of a solo run. Yeah, so my construction is 40, and the only thing I did was the Daddy's Home mini quest to unlock the player-owned house, and besides that, all the experience I've gotten is just here from Wintertodt. Haven't done anything else with construction. Trying to get to 55 so I can build a tool storage for the farming tools so that I can grab some of those and start doing farm runs. Man, the one thing that I notice bothers me about streaming is that I feel like I repeat myself a lot because I don't know who has heard something I've said before or not. So I do apologize if I sound senile, like I'm saying the same thing over and over again. $300 to $400, man. That's a little steep. That's for the hardcore fans. I didn't specifically know that, Josh, but that makes sense. That you can get the original version of the game without updates if you go offline and just stick the disc in. That makes sense. I hate the thing that a lot of developers do now where they don't let you play their game unless you are online. That drives me crazy. It's like if you own the game and you have a version of it downloaded, why can't you just play it without the internet? Must be some sort of anti-piracy thing, I don't know. Yeah, sometimes older versions of a game are better. Times are complicated now. Used to be, you know, when the developer was done with the game, they'd put it in a box, ship it to a store, sell it, and if people found bugs and there were issues, well, too bad. In a lot of ways, I definitely prefer the simpler times, you know? You go to the store, you get a game, and you don't have to worry about a DLC coming out in the future, or them patching it, or updating it. It's like, you know what you're getting, and that's always going to be the game. And I also think it made the developers more cautious. They took more time with the games to make sure that they shipped something out that was going to be good, that it wasn't going to be buggy. But now it's like whenever a game releases, it's almost like it's a beta that you're charging for. It's like, yeah, we'll just release the game out there and see what happens, and we'll update it as we go along. Not a big fan of that. The perfect example is Ocarina of Time. Widely regarded as one of the best games ever made. But that game is so broken. If you ever watch people speedrun that game, there are just so many bugs and glitches. You can beat the game in like under 10 minutes with bugs and glitches. But that's part of the charm, right? I mean, the game is what it is. They can't just go in there and change it now and update it and fix bugs. Yeah, you did miss out on that. It's actually a lot of fun. The last time that I did that was actually not that long ago, so I think you can still do that depending on the game, but I went to the midnight release for Majora's Mask 3DS when they did the re-release of that game for the 3DS. I was like, let's go to the store. Let's go at midnight. It'll be fun. It's a good way to meet people. Like, I remember having some interesting conversations with the people who were there. Oh man, GTA 5. I definitely need to get the GTA series going on my channel. Those games are so massive though, it'll take so much effort on my part. Definitely gonna do it eventually, but I have my plate full right now. GTA 6 is gonna be absolutely insane, man. They've been working on that game since 2014, and it's rumored that they've spent over $2 billion on that game already. $2 billion, man. That's an insane amount of money. I think I read an article that it's like the most expensive piece of media ever produced. I think the whole gaming world is gonna stop when GTA 6 comes out. Like 90% of YouTube and Twitch traffic is just gonna be GTA 6. Good luck to everyone else. I'm pretty sure I did read an article where it said that they had started development on it all the way back in 2014. Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe I didn't read into it enough, but I'm pretty sure that's what it said. Maybe just like early development, you know, like tossing out concept. My XP per hour here, 177. It's not too bad. It's definitely a lot more when you switch over to group. You know, I never really played GTA Online. I definitely did the single player campaigns, but never really played online. And that's really where all the updates are, right? They don't really update the single player stuff. At least not that I'm aware. Yeah, I didn't think they did updates for single player. Wow, really? Nobody's gonna heal this pyromancer? He's been down for like 5 minutes. Do you know if that's when they're coming out, or are you just speculating? I haven't heard a release date yet. Not even an approximate one. It honestly should not be too much longer, though. Like, there was that big leak not that long ago, and it seemed like the game was pretty much almost done. And it's been long enough, you know? They kind of have to release it soon, because now I feel that technology is advancing super quick. To where if they don't release it soon, their game is going to be outdated even by the time it comes out. Like right now, the big thing is AI in gaming, right? Like the NPCs are going to be so much more interesting with that. Hasn't been incorporated yet. I think we're still a little bit far from it. But I think that's the next generation, like GTA 7. I could see having like a dynamic environment where the NPCs are AI powered to where they're very fluid instead of static. Nice, 82 fire making. 2.4 million experience. Out of what, 13? We're getting there. A 3-hour stream here or there, I'll get there eventually. Even thoughts on that? What do you mean? On the release dates? Yeah, I mean, if I had to guess, I would say 2024. I'd have to look back and see when the GTA games were released in terms of, like, what month. Did they come out around the holiday season? Did they come out in the spring? What have they historically done? I don't know. I think this is going to be my last kill. It is 2 a.m. and I should not be up right now. In fact, I was in bed and I was having a hard time sleeping. That's the whole reason I came to stream. It's like, I'm gonna go stream. I'm gonna do a little bit of Wintertodt. Should be sleeping. Should have been sleeping. It's alright though. Been having fun. I appreciate everybody who's come by to chat. Definitely makes it more fun. What are my thoughts on GTA 6 having a strip club? Well, I don't really have many thoughts on it because it's not anything new, right? GTA 4 and GTA 5 have them. Oh, I see. I hadn't heard about that. That might just be a rumor. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't really care. GTA is always modeled after big cities, right? Those are things that exist in big cities, so... in general, anything that makes the game more realistic is fine by me. Alright. That was my last one. 81 Wintertotts defeated. I guess that number doesn't mean much when I'm mixing up solo runs and group runs. Because solo takes me about an hour to get one. And then group is what, like 5 or 6 minutes? Alright, my friends, that's gonna do it for me. Like I said, it's 2 a.m. I should be in bed. Been streaming for a bit over 3 hours now. I hope you guys had fun. It was nice to meet some new faces. Josh, thanks for stopping by. It's nice to meet you. And yeah, I'm glad you came over from Sunset Overdrive. Like I said, that's a great game that I wish more people appreciated. So it makes me happy every time I see a new comment on those videos. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys very much, and I will see you next time, whether it's in a video or a stream, and I hope everybody has a great night, or a great day if you're over in Europe, and yep,